A very good morning, students. Hope you all are fine and safe from this pandemic disease. And according to timetable, today is your chemistry class. So we are going to start first chapter, the matter in our surrounding. This is a very important and interesting chapter. So children, what is matter? You have seen somewhere everything in this universe is made up of matter. You look around yourself, you find many things, many objects. They are living and non-living things. So have you ever thought that what are the properties of these things? Like they have different properties. They are small. They have different smell. They have different size and shape, and they all are composed by a matter. They are composed of matter. Whatever the things are present in our universe is made up of matter. And what is the matter? Anything which has mass and occupies space is called as matter. Whatever the thing is, anything which is having some mass and they occupy some space also, it is called as matter. Matter has three states: solid, liquid and gas. So anything you see around yourself, you see either it is liquid, gas or solid. Air you breathe, the food you eat, the water you drink, everything is made up of matter. So you have to learn this, that this anything which is having mass and occupy the space is called as matter. They are also something physical matter, physical substance are having matter, but the following things do not have matter. They are not considered as matter. Feelings, your sensation, light, love, hatred, emotions, these are not the matter. And matter is made up of very small tiny particles called as atoms. So matter is made up of very small tiny fundamental particles, that is called as atoms. And everything in our surrounding is made up of matter. So see, physical nature of matter. We are surrounded by a matter in the form of various things and objects. Various things and objects are here in our surroundings. We can see table, chair, water, everything is made up of matter. Matter is a particulate nature. Each matter consists of small particles, molecules or ions with different size and mass. They have different size and different mass. All the matters are not same, and their properties are also different from each other. So three states of matter is solid, liquid and gas. What is solid? You can easily recognize that this is solid, liquid and gas. The properties of solid is that solid has a definite shape and their molecules are very closely packed. So you cannot change their shape, and they have definite shape and definite volumes. Solids are rigid and they are very rigid. They have general high density. Solid do not flow. So these are the properties of the solid. Properties of liquid is liquid have definite volume, but they do not have any shape. So they take the shape of the vessel or the beaker you put in. Whenever you pour water in a beaker or a tumbler or a measuring cylinder, they take the shape of that flask only. So they do not have any definite shape, but they have definite volume. Liquid have slightly compressible. You can compress the liquid. Liquid have lower density in correspondence to solid. Why? Because their molecules are loosely packed. And in solid, the molecules are very tightly packed. And the liquids are having boiling points of liquids are normally much lower than solid. More temperature is required to melt a solid or boil the solid than in compared to liquids. Now general characteristics of gas is that gas is having high compressibility, and their molecules are very loosely packed. They are having very much high compressibility. You can compress the gas easily, You can compress the gas in any perfume bottle or in cylinder, anything. And they are very loosely packed, so they don't have any definite shape and definite volume. Gas have very low density and they have high rate of diffusion. That is why whenever you spray something in the room, so you can smell all around the room, because their molecules travel from one place to another. So let us compare between solid, liquid and gas. Particles are closely packed in regular movement in solid, loosely packed and irregular manner in liquids, and partially and very far apart, no regular arrangement in gases. Their molecules are very loosely packed. Their intermolecular space is very small because they are closely packed, and it is more in liquid, it is more than solid, and in gases they are very large because they are very loosely packed. The molecules are very loosely packed. Intermolecular forces are very strong. They are strong because they attract the molecules they attract the molecules, and that is why they are very closely packed. They are moderately strong and weaker than solid. They are very weak. In gases they are very weak, or they are a kind of negligible force is there. Movement of particles can only vibrate around the fixed proportion. They cannot move. In liquid they are partially or slowly slide past to each other, but in gases they can move the high speed in all the directions. That is why you can smell the perfume and everything travels in the whole room. Shape of gas is very definite shape, and in liquid it is not having any definite shape. It takes the shape of a part of the container in which liquid is kept, and in gases they don't have any definite shape. They can compress in a container. Volume, they have definite volume in solid, definite volume in liquid, and no definite volume, depends on the container where you keep this gas. Compressibility, it cannot be compressed, solid cannot be compressed, liquids are hardly compressed, and gases are highly compressed, as I have given you the example of cylinders and perfume bottles. Diffusion, no diffusion in solids, and liquid diffuse slowly, and in gas they diffuse rapidly. So students, I hope you understood these topics. And our further classes we will discuss, in our live classes we will discuss this chapter very nicely. So read the book carefully and underline something if you find difficult, and if you don't know the meaning of that, so underline that. Thank you, students.